Hello, this is Bug News, and today we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac and Karen Huger reference to Charrisse. And Charrisse is a former member, I guess a former cast member. I guess she's back on the show, so she's a friend along. But as you know, there's some type of issue with Charrisse and Karen, but I think it has something to do with Charrisse saying something about old blue eyes and things like that when Charrisse was on the show and doing one of the reunion episodes. So Karen said Charrisse hasn't been on the show in like 5 years or something like that, but so that I guess that's 2 years. And remember, Charrisse was going through a divorce. We don't know what the details of why she left the show were. Maybe she didn't have a place to film in Potomac. I don't know. We don't know. But we know Charrisse is still out here. She's still doing okay, and she's still moving along. Although one of her Bree, remember, if you don't remember Bree, remember she was arrested for securities fraud or something related, and I think she actually had to go do time and had to pay back $2 million. But Bree is still somehow affiliated with the entertainment industry, so that's a whole nother discussion. But let's get back to the topic. So Karen has a show, or not a show. Karen has a YouTube channel, and the name of the YouTube channel is called It's Karen Huger. And Karen explains the problem or whatever's going on between her and Charrisse. So Karen said that she and Charrisse are not friends, and based on something happened I guess 5 years ago. So the only thing we think of that she, leaked that Karen has eye candy, as Karen liked to say, and then she said her husband approves of the eye candy, but Karen is saying that the eye candy is security, and I guess Charrisse is saying otherwise. But Karen is upset with the production because they're kind of like throwing Charrisse in Karen's face, and she doesn't want anything to do with Charrisse. So then Karen explained her relationship and Ray's relationship doing this her broadcast on her YouTube channel. But the Karen, basically saying that her and Ray been together for a while, and somehow she's saying she was a kept woman or something like that, but I don't really think Ray was married, so I don't know how she was a kept woman. And actually we're going to do a video on that. Some background information that people might not be aware of, but not in this video. So Karen just basically called Charrisse a line. Well, this is what she said. She said she was standing there, and then she said due to she had a fever, a 102, so she couldn't make one of those events. But the next day she came out to the family fun day, so she did the sack bag race. This is what she said, and then she said one of the persons there, had asthma, and they told her to put her hands up so more air would get in her lungs. So at that point, Charrisse was approaching her, and I think that's when she exited. But she said she could see in her peripheral vision. She didn't know who Charrisse was. She said she thought it was security or a linebacker. Was she trying to make fun of Charisse's size or something? Was she fat shaming Charrisse or something, or weight shaming? Because I don't think Charrisse is that fat. Remember, when you're on camera like that, so she it's going to be like 12 pounds. So that's why you see a lot of people trying to keep their weight down. Maybe after the first time on the show, or even if they're one-hit wonders, they usually try to lose weight because they might be getting endorsements and appear smaller on the camera, even if it's just 5 or 10 pounds. So Charrisse is probably no more than a size 8 or 12. All right, so to some people that's fat, to some people that's not. And Karen probably is maybe an 8 or less. currently after after the breast reduction. So, I just thought it was kind of odd that she called Charrisse a linebacker and not a woman. But she says she really doesn't want anything to do with Charrisse. So she's going to answer more questions as the show goes on. She says she can't really give too many details at this point. But we're watching this, we're watching the channel, watching what you say. I guess what people try to do is control the narrative after the show is aired, and then also, the show has been on for 7 years, so usually reality shows and characters don't last that well. 7 years is a long time, but at some point, she probably knows she could be replaced because there's still a certain age group of what people want to see on TV or the audience, and she's probably trying to brand up with this channel, which is a smart move on her part. But anyway, this is Bug News. What do you think? Do you think it was fair for her to call Charrisse a linebacker? Security? What's she trying to say about women that are insecurity? Come on. But what do you think? You think it was fair? Or was it an accurate description? Or, it just was unnecessary? Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification. And this is Bug News. Thank you very much.